welcome to Eagle Eye News Midweek Update. I'm Kate Evans.
And I'm Ellie Falconer.
4 of Auburn's 51 Greek organizations have been placed on special status according to the university's Office of Greek Life. University officials noted that organizations are placed on this special status when alleged behavior is concerning enough that it seems the health and safety of students may be in jeopardy. Director of Greek Life Jill Martin said that complaints are typically driven by alleged misuse of alcohol or hazing.
Now, the Auburn chapter of Sigma Phi Epsilon's charter has been revoked by the fraternity's board of directors. A statement released by the national organization reads, "Since 2012, members of the Auburn chapter have consistently refused to align with the mission and purpose of our fraternity. After reviewing the evidence, it was determined that the chapter's violations demonstrated a continued desire to perpetuate an experience rooted in alcohol, drug use, and hazing. A timeline for bringing the chapter back on campus has not been set."
Alabama Republican Senate nominee Roy Moore has been accused of sexual harassment. According to reports on the Washington Post, 4 women have accused Moore of pursuing them while in their teens. The interactions described by the teen girls aged 14 to 18 include Moore asking the girls on dates, buying them alcohol, and kissing them.
Moore has countered these reports by calling them false and blaming the Democratic Party. In a statement released by Moore's campaign staff, Judge Roy Moore has endured the most outlandish attacks on any candidate in the modern political era. But this story in today's Washington Post alleging sexual impropriety takes the cake. Now Moore has threatened to sue the Washington Post for reporting these allegations.
After the release of these allegations, Democratic Senate nominee Doug Jones has taken the first lead in the polls. According to AL.com, Jones leads with 46% support, while Moore holds 42% support, with the election just slightly 1 month away. Senate Majority Leader Mitch McConnell has stated that he believes the accusations and thinks it would be best if Moore stepped down.
And for more in-depth analysis, be sure to tune in to Eagle Eye's new political affairs show, The Voice of Alabama Politics. The V covers all things Alabama politics from the state capitol each week. You can watch the full show here on Channel 6 on Sundays or anytime at eagleeyeauburn.com.
The Auburn Athletics Department has placed 2 men's basketball support staff members on administrative leave. Jordan Velhorst and Frankie Sullivan have been placed on administrative leave until further notice as part of an ongoing investigation into the men's basketball program.
Velhorst is a special assistant to head coach Bruce Pearl and is in his 4th season at Auburn. Sullivan is a video coordinator for the team and has been on staff with the team for 3 years. He previously played basketball at Auburn from 2009 to 2013.
A new phenomenon sweeping the country could have you finding inappropriate pictures on your phones. Eagle Eye reporter Brandon Etheridge takes a look at this craze and how it could affect you.
I use it sometimes when we're all sending 20 photos just faster than text.
It's a tool we use every day.
Hey, will you airdrop that to me?
Yeah.
Its goal, convenience.
AirDrop is a feature available on most iPhones that will allow you to basically drop documents and contact information, things like that, wirelessly to other phones.
But in the wrong hands, it can be used for a more inappropriate purpose. It's a new phenomena called cyber flashing. It's where you take an inappropriate picture on one phone and then send it via AirDrop to random people around you who have no idea what's coming when they press accept.
Yeah, it's creepy. I guess I do risk it, but I probably shouldn't.
AirDrop is meant to be used between a close group of people, but files can be transferred to devices up to 30 feet away. And that 30-foot rule means that I can send something from here on the first floor to an unsuspecting receiver on the first floor.
That's happened.
Has that happened to you?
Yeah, in the Haley Center.
Okay, so tell me about that.
I just got a picture of a SpongeBob scene, and it was just from a random number. It said man 1, and I was like, okay.
So it just randomly came to your phone?
Yeah, I declined it.
Abby was one of the lucky ones. That's because those wanting to cause harm can also use the feature to send malware to devices.
Typically, most Low-level infections can be removed and cleaned pretty easy. If you get ransomware or something that's a little more, they can have little deeper hooks into the computer, then sometimes the best thing to do is just honestly format it and reinstall the operating system.
The university does provide malware protection for students, but depending on the type of virus, you could still be affected. And when it comes to these issues, the university has a strict policy. It states that, quote, student-owned computers connected to the campus network must run antivirus software. The antivirus software should be active at all times. It is the student's responsibility to keep the computer system compliant with the virus protection policy.
Yeah, we work with public safety and other offices around campus to ensure that all the traffic and everything going around our network is within policy and safe and secure.
But are students doing their part to keep themselves safe from cyber flashers?
Can you tell me for sure whether or not AirDrop on your phone is turned on or off?
I think it is on.
And she was exactly right. Her phone was wide open to anyone wishing to send an inappropriate picture or cause even more harm to her device.
It's a good idea if you're in a public area to keep that turned off, keep Bluetooth turned off. Don't connect to Wi-Fi hotspots and things like that you don't recognize or that are unsecured.
And that's advice Holly is taking to heart.
I would not want anyone's pictures come to my phone. I have AirDrop off.
Right.
Like, I probably shouldn't have AirDrop on right now.
And if you want to avoid people being able to send things to your phone, Apple does allow you to adjust AirDrop settings. To get to those settings, swipe up on the home screen, tap on AirDrop, and change everyone to contacts only.
After the break, a look at this week's weather. You're watching Eagle Eye News Midweek Update.
I believe this is a practical world and that I can count only on what I earn. Therefore, I believe in work, hard work.
I believe in education, which gives me the knowledge to work wisely and trains my mind and my hands to work skillfully.
I believe in honesty and truthfulness, without which I cannot win the respect and confidence of my fellow men.
I believe in a sound mind, in a sound body, in a spirit that is not afraid, and in a clean sport that develops these qualities.
I believe in obedience to the law because it protects the rights of all.
I believe in human touch, which cultivates sympathy with my fellow men and mutual helpfulness and brings happiness for all.
I believe in my country because it is a land of freedom and because it is my home, and that I can best serve that country by doing justly, loving mercy, and walking humbly with my God.
And because Auburn men and women believe in these things, I believe in Auburn and love it.
Has named its next provost and vice president for academic affairs, after current provost Timothy Businger announced his retirement earlier this semester. Harvard College of Business's Bill Hargrave was unanimously voted into the position by the Board of Trustees. Under Hargrave's leadership as Dean of the College of Business, the college has increased its student enrollment, expanded its undergraduate and graduate program offerings, and experienced unprecedented philanthropic support, including a $40 million gift in 2013. The business school has also seen increases in academic rankings, new educational and corporate partnerships, new research centers, and additional resources for students and faculty. Hargrave will begin January 1st.
Auburn Athletics announced it will stream the CBS broadcast of the Iron Bowl for fans that don't have tickets to the big game. The arena will be open at 10 a.m. and will be serving concessions. There is no administrative charge.
Students can now get Tiger Dining delivered to them at RBD. A new delivery service offered by Tiger Dining will deliver Lila's Pizza and Panda Express to the library Sunday through Thursday from 5 to 11 p.m. Deliveries have a $99 fee and Tiger Card is accepted. Pickups are at the library kiosk.
Auburn's campus has nearly 24 dining options. Eagle-eyed Charles C. Nicroli took a look at the brain behind the campus dining.
There's one thing all students have in common: the need to eat. But have you ever wondered who's behind the restaurants we frequent on campus? Chef Emil Toppel is the senior executive chef at Auburn University and the brains behind many of our favorite restaurants.
I left high school and I actually didn't really know what I wanted to do. So I got a job as a trainee cook in a pub in England. And I had a room upstairs. I was 16 and I loved it. And then ever since then, I've just been cooking.
And cooking is without a doubt his passion, shown in the way he leads his staff.
He is awesome. He's always has fresh ideas, unique ideas. His creativity is just like through the roof.
And a normal day? Well, those don't really exist for him.
Early morning, I catch up on the emails that I missed from the day before. If there's any menu planning, production needs. And at mid-morning, I try and hit the campus. So then I'll go around all the restaurants, have like a walkthrough if I see something wrong. If like I walk into a place and they need something and it's at another location and I'm going there anyway, then I'll end up bringing it back for them. So, and then the afternoons, if there's any events for the evening, I'm getting ready for those, or else I'm doing paperwork and catching up.
But what many students may not realize is that Chef Emil is the brain behind majority of our on-campus restaurants.
Planes to Plate, API, 844 Burger, Chicken and Biscuits, all of those are my concepts. So I get to play. I open up restaurants and then we move them around and change the menus and everything.
And the students love the variety of options to choose from.
Well, the restaurants here, they are diverse. And I guess that's the best way you can explain it. You have your different breakfast options, your different dining options, and you can never get the same thing at each different restaurant. And I feel like they cater to a lot of the diverse ethnicities here at Auburn, with Mediterranean, sushi, stuff like that. So it really caters to everybody.
And that could be why Chef Emil is an award-winning chef.
I actually won a award from Auburn for being green, and I was the first non-Auburn employee to get the award. And then for the company, Chartwells, I actually won the Chef of the Year for the whole country.
But it's his relationship with his employees that makes for a successful operation.
I think I lead by example, I hope. The quality, you have to set like a level of expectations, and I don't back down from that. So I think that's important.
And that could be why Chef Emil has been at Auburn for so long.
I've been working at Auburn now for 10 years. I'm all over the place every day, and it's exciting. I love it.
But through his tough expectations and years in charge, he's managed to build a team of chefs that truly value his leadership.
He was very, very hard on me the first few years, which made me better. And he still comes in from time to time, and I just call it tough love.
And love is exactly what it is. Love for what Chef Emil gets to do every day, and the people he gets to do it with. In Auburn, Charles C. Nicreli.
Tiger Dining menus under Chef Emil's direction are focused on becoming healthier and more sustainable.
The Jule Collins Smith Museum celebrated 125 years of Auburn women on Sunday.
On Sunday, the Jule Collins Smith Museum hosted its 125 Years of Auburn Women event. This particular event was the museum's focus this year for their 1072 exhibition. Their objective on Sunday's event was to bring people out to admire the artwork that inspired Auburn or Alabama Native women created and raise money so the museum can purchase the hard work these ladies put into these masterpieces to be admired for years to come.
We searched the resources, the galleries, for a year before we come up with a selection of things that we'd like to bring in. We want to find works of art that would add to our collection in very significant ways. Whether it's finding an artist that we haven't owned before in the collection or that we don't exhibit very often. But all of these are used for educational tools, not only for the university students and faculty, but for K through 12 educators. All of these bring something new.
If you would like to stop in and see these pieces for yourself or learn about how you can donate to help the museum purchase them, the information can be found at their website at jcsm.auburn.edu.
The museum offers free admission.
After Auburn's upset over former top-ranked Georgia, some UGA fans lost a bet. The UGA admissions office bet with the Auburn admissions office that whichever team won, the opposite employees would wear those teams' colors to work. UGA tweeted about their loss, saying, "Ugh, this game was a lot more fun when we were winning. But a bet is a bet, and we're surprisingly found some orange and blue today."
And Auburn made sure to retweet the picture and comment back, "Looking great in orange and blue. You're great colleagues in good sports. Hoping to meet again on December 2nd. This week's Pet of the Week is Bruno. Available for adoption at the Lee County Humane Society, Bruno is a loving dog with a fun personality. He loves to be around people and show off his skills. Bruno is a fast learner who already knows how to sit and come when called.
He would love to be in a home with another dog, but would first need to meet his future sibling. For more information on finding your forever friend, go to leecountyhumane.org or call 334-821-3222.
After the break, a look at a unique memorial for the Texas church shooting victims.
Here's a look at what's coming up this week. You're watching Eagle Eye TV, Auburn's news leader.
Fans, direct your attention to the flagpole for a special presentation.
You never really leave Auburn, because Auburn never leaves you.
So, I just moved in with this family, and it's embarrassing. The little one, he likes to go outside and crawl around in the giant litter box. I don't know what he's doing. I mean, I was born and I knew how to use the litter box. Look at that! That's disgusting! Oh, poop already! You're making me nervous. Oh, okay, I can't look at this anymore. I really hope he grows out of this, for his sake.
I hope that you've been able to learn a strong work ethic surrounded by character, integrity, perseverance, so that when your 1 second comes, you'll be prepared for it.
Chris Davis.
45, there goes Davis! Your 1 second, our 1 second is now. And our lives have been guided by the principles of one of the greatest academic institutions in the country, Auburn University.
One Texas man is honoring the victims of the Sutherland Springs Church shooting by carrying a 150-pound cross. Miguel Zamora is carrying the cross 40 miles from New Braunfels to Sutherland Springs. Zamora covered the cross with inscriptions to honor the victims.
Zamora told Fox News that he hopes to show the love of God to the families. The journey has not been easy, Zamora said. He's feeling quite tired, but, quote, has a mission to do. Several passerby have stopped to offer him support and necessities like water.
It is just incredible that this man is carrying around a 150-pound cross to raise such great awareness.
It's great, but I don't know how he's doing it, Ellie.
Yeah, it's really great how people have also come out and given him food and water to help him out.
You're absolutely right.
That's all we have for you this afternoon on Eagle Eye News Midweek Update. For all your news updates throughout the week, head to our website, eagleeyeauburn.com. I'm Ellie Falconer.
And I'm Kate Evans. Thanks for joining us, and War Eagle.